everybody. Long time no see. Listen, no excuses. I'm not going to make excuses for why I haven't been posting, but here they are. I've been kayaking. I have been hiking. Let me tell you, I did, and if you're not interested in hearing about a hike, just skip ahead. I decided that I would do a 10-mile hike in Mohican last weekend, which is more than I've ever done. So, hot day, 10 miles, over 1,200 feet elevation. Yeah, I was huffing it that day. The inhaler actually had to come out, which I haven't used in a very long time. But it was something to do, and I did not take Lily with me. It would have been, I did not want her doing 10 miles in Mohican in the heat. Last time she went with me, we did 8, and we ended the hike, actually for some reason coming in through the sidewalk into Loudonville, and she really was suffering. So I had a car come pick her up because her little nose was going dry. I couldn't give her enough water. No matter how much water I gave her, it just wasn't enough. So Lily was not allowed to go on the 10-mile hike, definitely. So I did that one, and it feels good to have done it. Probably won't be doing another one. Now, some of that group is going on this weekend to do a 20-mile hike down at Burr Oak, some kind of monster march. I don't know, some kind of march. You can tell I'm not really into that. But so I did that one, and I felt kind of proud of myself. And I've discovered kayaking. Have you seen any? So I'm so congested. I'm outside all the time. I've discovered kayaking, and yeah, let me get my train of thought back. I've been hitting all the lakes around here. I've been going to Pleasant Hill. Sunday morning, my husband and I and my son, we all went over to, was it Charles Mill? Charles Mill, to the marina. And we thought, okay, we were on the lake, we thought we were on the lake. So we were on this huge area, kayaking around. I think I did film it. I'm not sure if I posted it or not. And we had our coffee out on the lake. We just had such a great time. And we get back in, and I said, I kind of thought this lake was a little bigger. It was still a good sized lake, we thought. So I go up, and the woman who was running the marina, she said, well, you guys never left the mud flats. She said, up over there where you can't see it, if you follow the channels around, you will get to the lake, which is very, very large. I think it was over 1,300 acres of lake with 25 miles of shoreline. So yes, we were not on the main lake. So I think this weekend, weather permitting, we will be going back, and we will be exploring the lake. So I do have a friend that her mother owns a home over there. So she said some weekend come over and we'll go kayaking together. I'm telling you, if you have the opportunity to kayak, it is so freeing. It is, you can do it in a group, which is wonderful. When our family goes, we can putz around together, but then we all kind of go our own little ways with our kayaks and explore. It's just, I'm going to be honest. The first time I got in a kayak last week, or several weeks ago, I was this close to crying. I was not having it, but I was determined I was going to learn it. And I was going to maybe not enjoy it at that time, but I was going to say I had kayaked. So it was one of the challenges for myself this summer, and I'll tell you, I fell in love. I fell hard. I was like, okay, this is my new obsession. I am now a yacker, and more ways than one. So I am, I'm enjoying it. My twin was supposed to come down today, and we were going to go kayaking over to see the water lotus, which he has not seen, but the weather is not good. Most of this week is going to be rain. So I'm not in the blueberry field this morning. I am not kayaking or hiking. I'm probably stuck watering my orchids. So here we are. I am going to give, and I watched a Roger's Orchids video today. I am behind. I am 2 Sunday chats behind, Roger. So, yeah, I'm going to be catching up on some orchid videos with coffee, tea, whatever, and cleaning the house. The house does need a little bit of care since I've been gone so long. But I want to show you this. Now I'm going to tell you, this is a hodgepodge of orchids. We're going to talk a little bit of neglect. We're going to talk some buds. We're going to talk some, hopefully, Cattleya blooms coming on, which I'm really excited. And we're going to take a look at the new Phalaenopsis, the minis that I ordered from Hauserman, how they handle the shipping, how they, not Hauserman, but the orchids, how they survived, what they're doing now. A little update. So I want to show you this one because why not? Here it is. I'm going to be honest, I do not have really, is this it? I only have 2 orchids in bloom at the time. That's unbelievable for here. It's unbelievable. I'm normally 5-6 orchids in bloom. What's going on with my Oncidiums? I do not know. I don't know what's going on with them. They're normally blooming all the time. But I do want to show you the Cornucervi. Oh, and there's another one coming back behind. There's another one right here. So they do branch, and I will tell you, this Cornucervi will zigzag. It zigzags as it goes. You go this way, this way, this way, and it's really, really a cool thing, even when it's not blooming later, just to see the zigzagging and sequential. So I will not be cutting the spike off of this. Oh, one of my little buds is sadly over. Now, this is not a big deal. Go in with a little pair of scissors if you don't feel comfortable pinching it off with your fingers, but there is a dried bud. So it happens. The plant is not dying. Like anything, everything is cyclical. This, like anything you have out in your yard that blooms, it's not always in bloom. It comes and goes. So I am really, really tickled with this one. Maybe just because it's the only one I have in bloom right now, other than I do have 2 of the white Phalaenopsis, but I purchased those recently in bloom. So of my own collection, wow, it needs to step up. It is probably not stepping up because I'm not stepping up. I have been so busy outside doing everything I've been doing. I am neglecting them. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real. So if you are a busy, busy person, or if you have busy, busy times in your life, sometimes they're going to suffer a little bit, and it's not helping them. I'm going to be real. I have come back into my orchid world after so many days away to realize there is some, they need some water. They need to be watered on a regular schedule again, especially in the summertime with my terracotta pots. Also, mealybugs. Holy moly, they have taken over. Mealybugs have taken over. So I had to come in with alcohol and give some sprays. And literally what I did when I got back into, where I had to get serious about them again. You have to be serious about your orchids. And I am finding that out the hard way. Yeah, I think they're perking back up and everything is going to be fine. I did lose 3. And the ones I lost were like starts I had taken off of a plant I already had. I think one of some other sort died. I'll have to go back and see which one it was. But I did lose 3 to neglect. Just neglect. And when I told my husband I had lost several orchids, he wasn't very upset. Go figure. He doesn't know I will be replacing anything. Maybe not with the exact same one, but it is fun to go out and get yourself another orchid. It is. I mean, every now and then you have to. So let's talk about my Hauserman orchids. This one here, I did put a video up of the unboxing of this. Timothy Christopher. It has a name. It's a mini phal. If go back and watch the video, you couldn't really even see the spikes when they came in the mail. Look at that. I think this one's doing rather well. And it had 2 spikes. And I don't think we're going to have any bud blast. I think they're going to be good. So in a couple of days, I'll be able to put up a video of this one. Sorry, I look tired. I'm tired. I am not to go back off track again, but I'm determined to enjoy my summer to the fullest. I told my husband, I said, I'm enjoying my summer. I'm enjoying, I'm eking, and I am not a summer person. I'll tell you, it's my least favorite season that we have here in the U.S. But maybe it's the kayaking. I don't know. I can't get out enough in this weather now. I'm just loving it. My goal is to go out onto Pleasant Hill on a misty morning and get out there early and just be kayaking around with the herons. There are great herons everywhere out there. It's just wonderful. Now, enough of that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry, it's my new obsession. Okay. Somebody did tell me in a comment how to pronounce this one, and I think they said Jihao. Jihao? I'll have to go back and look at the comment again, but I'm pretty sure they said Jihao. Jihao's girl right here. Now, she did not fare so well. She did have some Bud Blast. And there's another spike over here. They did both come with 2 spikes. There was some Bud Blast. There may also have been an incident where I knocked it off the shelf. I think I lost 2 buds that day, which was a little disheartening because this is going to be so pretty. Now, the only Phalaenopsis that I typically have, that I have on my radar right now that I really would love is a Schilleriana. That's the mother of a lot of the fragrant orchids. That's on my wish list, so that's probably going to enter the world sometime. I'm hoping soon. 1 second, please. Okay, now we do have some good news. I never show you my Cattleyas because nothing's ever going on with them. Obviously, a little something went on with this one. Listen, this is not a problem. It's not the best, but it is not a problem if you get a little bit of damage on a Cattleya leaf. It's not going to look very good for a long time. But, this is real. This is not some piece of plastic. Things are going to happen to it. In fact, I have one over there I won't show you due to the shame. They sit on my windowsill. And sometimes at night, if I don't turn the light on and I come in here to shut the windows, I try to be very careful. I don't know how orchids that fit on the windowsill in the morning don't fit in the evening when I go to shut the windows. Like they have gone towards the sun or something. And sometimes if I put the windows back down, I have to very carefully hold the leaves back. And I came in one evening and I didn't turn the lights on in this room. I just walked over and shut it. I shut a Cattleya leaf in the window. And it has a nice little black crease. My fault. All this stuff going on is my fault. Let's get real. This is a get real video. You have to take care of your orchids. You can't always be on the lake. You can't always be at the auction, which I have to go back to tomorrow. You have to if you get into the orchid hobby, I don't care if you have 4 or 5 or if you have 100. They require some time. And they're worth it. I don't want anyone to think that I'm not... I don't know how to say it. I'm still enjoying my orchids. But not as much as I did maybe, say, 6 months ago. Just because busyness. Now, I'm sure when more things start happening, which I'm going to show you today, we do have some more things happening. Listen, I'm over the moon with this. I saw this orchid from Rachel at Gardening Influenza. Such a wonderful person. Anyhow, she had King George. She had King George Cattleya. George King, how the tag says George King. So I had to have one. I'm not a pink, I'm not a pink person normally, but I saw this orchid and I was like, I have to have this in my collection. Here it is. I ordered this from Triton. Now, this new growth, I am over the moon with this. And I'm not sure, this one does not seem to be a sheath. It's not, from what I can see down in here, it's not a sheath that's going straight to bud. I may be wrong. Another day or two will tell the tale. But I'm pretty sure there is a beautiful bud. Way down in there, there is a bud forming, trust me. And I am over the moon. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to have it over there. Just come over every morning and have my coffee with it. So Rachel, thank you. Thank you for showing this beautiful, beautiful orchid. I'm sure yours looks a little better than mine. But I'm hoping that within a few short weeks, I will be seeing the beautiful George King orchid. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that creeps me out. My daughter has started her Oopsie Daisy business, and she puts up videos sometimes of walkthroughs. And I see her motions. We mirror each other's, a lot of things that we do. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. It's almost embarrassing when you see it. You're like, I'm watching my daughter, the same kind of emotions, but you know, we lived together most of her life. So anyhow, here we go. This is a no ID. And I think that what it is, I'm really thinking it's the Hawaiian wedding song. And I'm really hoping it is because it's pure white and it is stunning beyond all belief. Beautiful little sheath forming there. And I don't know. This sometimes what looks like a sheath on a Cattleya ends up being bilateral. It ends up being another leaf, and they split off. And I don't know why. Some Cattleyas do this. I'm going to show you this one here. This one as well. Now this one, I'm going to tell you, if you want a prolific grower, this one is it. It was the orange one. I'll have to dig for the tag. You know me. It was an orange one that I picked up from, oh, what is the place up in, I'm going to have to research this. He came to a, I sound completely off this morning. He came to an orchid show in Akron, and he comes out of Chicago. Why can't I not remember his name? Anyhow, I bought this orange orchid from him. And I'm telling you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 new growth points on this orchid from April. I bought this in April and it was blooming and it was orange and it was absolutely beautiful. 8 new growth points. So I'm hoping we shall have quite a show on this one here. I'm really, really loving this. You can see how the Cattleya, I want you to see how the Cattleya. Now when this dries thoroughly, this should be pulled away so that it doesn't harbor like the mealy bugs. You don't want that. But oh my goodness, 8 growth points. And here's the deal. Some of these have 1 leaf and some have 2. But I'm hoping that a lot of these turn out to be a sheath. So we shall see with this one. I mean, I have never had an orchid do so well. 8 new growth points, 8, 9 new growth points. Wow. So it did get up potted. It had to be up potted. This was in a 4-inch pot when I bought it. And it's hogging up a good bit of this much bigger pot. So yeah, this is a little quick look at the Cattleyas. What did I not show you Cattleya-wise? I showed you this possible Hawaiian wine song. Hawaiian. It's going to be a good day. Hawaiian wedding song. I cannot talk this morning. Also, we do have a Zygopetalum to show. And I'm, maybe Zygonisa Bluebird. I know, it's a problem. It's a real problem. I have to take better care of my tags. Look at this. So these will be opening any day. So things, and then new growth coming. I have a, oh, what is it over there? My Neophonesia falcata. It started to have buds forming and it kind of stalled. So I don't know what's going on with that. I would love to see the Neophonesia bloom again. But this one is blooming or preparing to bloom. The only problem with this is it did have 2 spikes. I was a little distraught. We live in a valley, and so when the wind comes in for a storm, it comes in fast. You don't even really realize it's happening, and boom, it's here. So she fell off the shelf. She fell 3 feet to the floor. I believe the pot shattered. All kind of things happened with this orchid. Oh my goodness. When you hear, if you have the windows open and I don't care if they're in clay pots, and you get a good strong wind, you better get your windows closed very quickly. Because, you know, these catch air. They catch the wind when it comes through and they're gone. It's over. And it has helped a lot to go to the terracotta. It really has. It has helped tremendously. But not enough to save the spike on this one. So the other spike that it had formed, it didn't make it, which is very sad. But we shall have 3, one of them blasted. So we'll have 3 beautiful blooms coming on this one. But yeah, that's about it. I have not been doing enough with my orchids, and I know that. I chastise myself. Yeah, I have to do better with them. But I don't think they suffered anything beyond repair. I mean, I have some sheaths coming, spikes coming. Hopefully the oncidium start spiking soon. Yeah, that's about all that's going on in here. Outdoor, it's just flowers everywhere. It's lilies, it's zinnias, it's everything. Everything's coming up outside out there. So I have been really busy this summer, but I'm enjoying it. I've had a good summer this year, so not bad. So anyhow, I guess that's it. I hope you guys are enjoying your time wherever you are in season of life and season of the year. Enjoy yourselves. We have to take a few moments every day just to breathe and enjoy our life a little bit more. Find a hobby. And don't be afraid to try. I'm telling you, I was really close to not even getting in the kayak and crying and saying, Kyle, I'm not going. But the naturalist, he's like, Holly, just get in, you'll be fine. And you know, I wasn't in the water more than 10 minutes till I was hooked. So try a new hobby, try a new sport, do something to get out in the sunshine a little bit. I believe it's very beneficial to get out in the sunshine. It helps your mood. It helps your spirit. It just helps you. You feel so much better out there. So get out and enjoy a little bit, even in the wintertime. Get out and take a 10-minute walk. It helps to have the sun on you. So enjoy your summer wherever you are, your winter. Have a great day, and above all, enjoy those orchids. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, please like, share, subscribe, and thank you all the new subscribers. Oh my goodness. The latest name I saw pop up was a Maria, so welcome to the channel. I do lose people down in the thread. When we open our YouTube analytics, we can see lots of things, and I need to dig down a little bit deeper, but I do appreciate every single person who is subscribed to my channel, who even views the channel, and comments are great, but also, yeah, I lost my train of thought. I'm thinking I want to go out and get in the kayak before the rain comes today. It's really bad, but I think I'm seeing some changes. Like my arms are getting a lot. Yeah, I think it's good and it's healthy. It's helping me tremendously to get out there, because if you spend an hour or two a day on the lake, you're getting some good exercise in. So anyhow, I said I was done talking about that. My friends are starting to run from me. She's going to talk to us about kayaking again. Listen, I have ADHD, and this is just my current obsession. My sister said, Stephanie, you have to stop. She's like, it's just new. It's your current obsession. Of course, you're out there all the time. But I can't see myself ever. I can't see not doing it. Honestly, I can't see not doing it. It's just such a relaxing, it's a relaxing sport. And sometimes you want to be on the crystal clear water, that there's not a wave, there's nothing, you just want to chill out and relax. But there's also times you head to part of the lake where you know that the big boats are, and they are throwing some waves. And if you, listen, point your kayak into the wave. I'm just going to give you a little bit of advice. You don't side up to the waves. You don't sidle up to them. Head on. And it literally rocks the boat, the kayak, to the point where you're out in the sunshine, and believe it or not, you have to tell yourself not to drift off for a little nap. It is the most relaxing place in the world. You're just, I don't know, does it take us back to the womb? I don't know, but floating on those waves, it's relaxing. It's so peaceful. I hope if you have the opportunity, don't start out in a river, please. Don't start out in a river. Go on a nice placid lake. Give yourself a little break and go in gracefully and ease into the yakker life. It's just, I'm done. I have to stop. This is an orchid channel, Holly. So enjoy those orchids. Enjoy your summer. And just take care of each other. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.